Hello, this is Dr. Ozan Yarman. I'm going to demonstrate my 79 tone Qanun tuning now. First, let me state that the pitch level is according to süpürde ahenk, which means we can achieve a nice ascending Rast scale as C major, like so. And in descent we can alterate by one mandal the 7th degree down and the 3rd degree down, so as to achieve a descending scale. So we can do this a little quickly, like so. So at least we have an ascending C major, which more or less resembles an ascending Rast.
And the way we arrive at it is via forming a chain of fourths and fifths like this.
And we can moreover alterate by one mandal up the 3rd degree and the 7th degree so as to achieve a mahur scale, at least an ascending one, without breaking the chain of fourths and fifths. So the generation of the scale is again so we have a nice mahur scale like so, and in descent it becomes Rast like. And we can still further alterate the 2nd degree by one mandal up, the 3rd degree by two mandals up, the 6th degree by one mandal up, and the 7th degree by two mandals up, so as to achieve again, without breaking the chain, the fourths and fifths, a diatonical scale that is more like a super Pythagorean mahur. And in descent, of course, these are quite
exaggerated and stretched out
performance techniques that can be achieved on the 79 tone Qanun. Let me demonstrate how the 79 tone tuning has enharmonic equivalences for the sharps and flats. So let's return to the naturals. So this is C, and 6 mandals up we have C sharp, which equals D flat 7 mandals down, and then D natural, D sharp equaling E flat 7 mandals down, then E natural, then 7 mandals up E sharp equaling F, then F sharp equaling 7 mandals down G flat, then G
natural,
G sharp equaling 7 mandals down A flat, then
A natural,
A sharp 6 by 6 mandals equaling B flat by 7 mandals, then 7 mandals up equaling B sharp enharmonically equivalent to C flat. So all in all, we can have such equivalences by the correct amount of mandals going up in one pitch and correct mandal number going down in another pitch. So always remember that 6 mandals up equals actual limma sharp, and 7 mandals down flat equaling an upper tone flat, both of them coinciding at enharmonical sharp flat locations. So anyway, now that we are in süpürde ahenk, where Rust major scale is equivalent to more or less C major scale, let us try some other makams like on perde dügah, which is the characteristic tonic of many makams like Uşşak and Hüseyni. Let us try Hüseyni. We have the second degree, which is segah, flattened by two mandals, and then we have perde eviç, which is the sixth degree, flattened by two mandals again. So we have we can, of course, transcend to Uşşak if we do this. And now that we are in the vicinity of Uşşak, which requires a very, very much flattened perde segah, we can utilize this opportunity to make a modulation to Hicaz. Of course, perde Hicaz here, which is F sharp, can be, according to desire, flattened by any number of mandals you want, in accordance with the sharpening of the E pitch, which is segah, so as to achieve some garip kind of Hicaz. More like Arabicized or Eastern Anatolian Hicaz tetrachord we can hear right away. And of course, one can also modulate at this point to Sabah, which also utilizes such kinds of segah fluidity. So we have this is perde Sabah here, represented by G flat. With the fluidity of perde segah represented by E, quarter tone or comma flat. And another interesting makam to modulate at this point is Hüzam, with a slightly flattened segah instead of the Rust scale's natural E. So it's a comma flat. Sorry about that. So we start with E. With a sensible, a leading tone at the D sharp. And many more possibilities for polyphony, harmonization. Of course, you can transpose any of the makams I have shown you and all other possible makams at any key that is available with this mandal configuration containing my 79 tone tuning, which is a huge subset out of 159 tone equal temperament. For example, let us transpose this Hüzam to a half tone lower key, So more or less you can see that the intervallic structure of the scale is quite intact, because the highest noticeable difference is quite within the limits of my tuning. So I can capture any just intonation or rational intonation or any tempered interval by as much as 8 cents maximum error, which means that I can transpose any makam at any degree whatsoever. So I can transpose sabah to, for example, this location. Let me see. As you can see, we can transpose any kind of scale at any degree whatsoever, as I have demonstrated. And for example, another makam, which is makam buselik, requiring instead of segah, which is E natural, requiring one mandal up, E comma sharp, which is required as the necessary
focal point, which is the characteristic submediant
kind of pitch, most characteristic of the makam. Actually, some Pythagorean-like minor scale, as you can hear, or even sharper. Also in tandem with E sharp, requiring this fifth to be perfect, and this also to be a perfect fourth. And maybe I can show a parallel makam, which is nihavent, but this time transposed to C minor, and also instead of Pythagorean flavored minor, it's going to be a just intonation flavored minor. Thank you for watching.